Does your little one insist on wearing a princess dress to the grocery store? Do they know every lyric to Let It Go and practice their royal wave on the regular? Whether you're planning your toddler's first magical trip or treating yourself to a tiara-topped girls' getaway, a Disney princess-themed vacation is the ultimate fairy tale come to life. But planning one, that can feel less like magic and more like a royal pain. So I'm here to help. In this video, I will guide you through every step of the planning of a dream-worthy Disney trip for your royal family, from when to go to where to stay to dining with royalty and those must-do magical extras. Let's wave that wand and turn that stress into sparkle.
I'm Christina. I'm a traveler, a planner, and most importantly, a mom. I'm sharing my best tips to make traveling as a family a little less stressful. So put down your phone, pack your bags, and let's showcase the world.
Hi, I'm Christina, and I'm the owner of Showcase the World Travel, a modern travel agency dedicated to helping families take a break from the busy. And a part of that is planning unforgettable Disney vacations that match their interests, values, and vacation style. And today I'm diving into one of my favorite trip types to plan, the princess-themed Walt Disney World vacation. I'm going to walk you through the planning process step by step, from deciding when to go to what hotel fits your royal vibe, which princess attractions to prioritize, and where to find the most magical dining reservations. Plus, I'll share my favorite planning tips and give you access to the sample itinerary to get you started. So, step one, really easy step. Contact your travel advisor. And if you don't have one, it's me. Hi, I'm your advisor. It's me. The best way to plan a personalized princess trip is to start with one that makes your royal light up. Is she team Ariel or Belle? Do you love elegance of a ball gown or the magic of adventure? A travel advisor will get to know your preferences, pace, and budget, and really help you prioritize to create a plan fit for your kingdom. That's what's so important about finding a professional travel advisor who specializes in Disney destinations. Right? You want to find someone who has industry experience and has a repeatable process, so you know that you're not just getting their trip that they've done over and over again for their family. You want to make sure that they've been helping other clients and that they're able to really make your trip special. One of the things about making your trip special is deciding when to go. The timing of your trip can make a huge difference. Do you want smaller crowds? Aim for late January, early May, or September. If you want cooler weather and festive magic, early December is fantastic. Special events like the Princess Half Marathon in February or holiday overlays can add extra sparkle. Just know that they come with higher crowd levels. Then once you decide when to go, you're going to want to decide where to stay. Some of my favorite resorts for a princess-themed trip are the Art of Animation. They have Little Mermaid rooms. It's a value resort, but because of the over-the-top theming, it's perfect for younger fans of Ariel. If they are fans of, the more current princesses, the Annas, the Elsas, Rapunzels, that pop art, that Ariel space, is fantastic. It is a little bit more walking to get to transportation. The resort doesn't have as many amenities, but it's worth it for the undersea vibe. That if, the Ariels, the Moanas, that very ocean adventure type princess theming. If you want a little bit more of a beautiful setting, I love the moderate price point and the specialty of the Port Orleans Riverside Royal Guest Rooms. This is where we stayed when we took my toddler for not her first trip, but her princess-themed trip when she was finally old enough for Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique, which we'll talk about in a minute. But these rooms designed by Tiana herself with light-up headboards, hidden gems, different homages to the different princesses is great for immersive theming and space to unwind. If you want that more elegant, refined, and walking distance, or one monorail stop to the Magic Kingdom, the Grand Floridian is where you're going to want to stay. It's not overtly princess themed, but it feels like royalty lives here. right? If you want to check out more details, here are some of our resort review videos where we reviewed our stay at some of the different resorts. So once you've decided where you're going to stay, your travel advisor is going to help you decide on how many park days, what your tickets look like. You're going to do some of the more boring logistical things like airfare and airport transfers. But as you're getting closer, you're going to start talking about experiences, and you're going to decide where to eat with the princesses, right? So many people think that Cinderella's royal table is the end all be all. If you're planning a princess trip, you have to eat in the castle. And yes, dining in the castle is really cool, but there are so many better ways to eat with the princesses, including Akershus. I love Akershus. It is in the Norway Pavilion. You have a great mix of princesses here. Instead of meeting 3 or 4 princesses, you're meeting 4 or 5. You have a couple extra princesses here. You have a great mix of princesses. Belle greets guests. You have a rotating lineup inside. You can leave your breakfast or dinner and walk across the pavilion to meet Anna and Elsa. If you time it right, you can then meet Mulan in the China Pavilion. So I just love Akershus for princess dining so much more than Cinderella's royal table. Yes, you're dining in the castle in Magic Kingdom, but you could also be dining in Beast's castle. Be our guest. There's no character meet here. Beast does walk around, but he doesn't meet in his castle. But eating in Belle's castle is a must. You feel like a princess. You feel like you've walked into the movie. It is absolutely magical, and I think that the food quality is much better than Cinderella's royal table. The value is much better than Cinderella's royal table. So if you're going on your Disney princess trip, I would recommend Be Our Guest in Magic Kingdom and Akershus in Epcot, as well as Storybook Dining at Artist Point. This is one of my favorite character experiences, princesses or not. It has Snow White and the Evil Queen, plus Dopey and Grumpy, so it's a little bit unique. It's a woodland setting with Snow White, and it's just, the food here is incredible. I would love the food here, even if it wasn't a character experience. I think this is one of the best dining options on property. 1900 Park Fair is also an option. Tiana is there, as is Aladdin, but it doesn't have the same princess vibe as these 4 that I mentioned. So about 60 days in advance of your trip is when you're going to start planning your dining. It's also when you're going to book your specialty royal experiences. So if you're between the ages of 3 and 12, or you have someone traveling with you between 3 and 12, Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique is going to have to be on this list. You transform into royalty. It's so important to book early because those slots do go fast. But what you might not know is if you don't fall in that 3 to 12 range, you're planning an adult trip, or you don't want to necessarily deal with the Hunger Games of getting that getting that special experience reservation, there are services that come and do makeovers in your room, which is so much fun. So we have some partners we work with. We can arrange for you. Four Seasons has an incredible spa with a similar but up-leveled Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique experience. It's a little bit more of a cost, but definitely adds more value. You have a little bit more leverage in terms of what they do with your hair and things along those lines. There's also the spa at the Grand Floridian that you can do a really nice spa service as a part of this princess trip, because there's nothing that makes me feel like a princess more than the spa. I mentioned the Four Seasons as a part of that experience. They also have the opportunity to add on photography and get some beautiful photos on the grounds, which is incredible. If you are sticking within the Disney parks, they also have capture your moment photo sessions, such as 20 minutes of private photography time at your choice of park. Magic Kingdom would probably be best for your princess trip, and you can tell the PhotoPass photographer where you would like your pictures taken. I like to do it up at the wishing well on the side of the castle, or at your resort. We can arrange for our favorite photographer to come and take photos of you at your resort, whether that is Port Orleans Riverside. See, these are some of the ones we've had taken there, Grand Floridian, or wherever you're staying. We can arrange that for you. There's some also special royal experiences that you might not know about, like the horse-drawn carriage ride around Port Orleans Riverside. It's so peaceful and charming. Animation Academy, sometimes there is one at Animal Kingdom that typically focuses more on animal-based characters, but sometimes during the art Festival of the Arts, they'll have one at Epcot too that has a little bit more in terms of the princess experiences. And then there's nothing that feels more like being a princess than having something personalized to you. So if there's something that you would like to see happen, we can definitely try to arrange it for you. They're no longer doing the tea at the Grand Floridian, but that's something we can arrange for you in your hotel room. So there's a lot of different special experience based on what you're looking for your trip. So once you've booked those experiences, now you're going to start thinking about what attractions you want to prioritize. What do you want to lightning lane? If that's what their current skip the line program is. It changes all the time. Right now it's lightning lane, but who knows what it could be by the time you're watching this video. And so in Magic Kingdom, some of those attractions you're going to want to prioritize is Enchanted Tales with Belle, especially if you're traveling with a little one and they get to be a part of the story. It's so special. Princess Fairy Tale Hall. You're gonna want to meet Tiana, Rapunzel, Cinderella, and Elena, of course. The Festival of Fantasy Parade will be a can't miss, so that you can see those princesses on their floats. Under the Sea, Journey of the Little Mermaid, and Seven Dwarfs Mine Train are all the attractions in the Magic Kingdom that you're going to want to experience. Epcot is my favorite park for princesses though. Even though it doesn't have as many attractions, there are more princess meet and greets in World Showcase than there are in Magic Kingdom. I mentioned Akershus earlier. You can meet Mulan in China. You can meet Snow White in Germany, Jasmine in Morocco, Aurora and Belle in France. Asha is currently meeting in Epcot as well. I don't know if you would consider her a princess, but Asha's meeting there for the moment. Depending on when you're watching this video, she might no longer be meeting. And Anna and Elsa are always at the summer house. So really great princess meet and greets in World Showcase. You can enjoy your favorite snacks and travel the world like a real princess, and enjoy Frozen Ever After as an attraction. Speaking of Frozen, over in Hollywood Studios, you have the Frozen Sing-Along celebration. You also have Beauty and the Beast live on stage. And in Animal Kingdom, you can meet Pocahontas. So lots of really cool princess experiences in the parks. I think that there's more that we can arrange outside the parks, but you have some really great ones in the parks. So here's some final tips for that magical experience. Send a royal invitation. Start the trip with a themed announcement or a letter from Cinderella. If you're going on a girls' trip, have a brother or partner or son dress up in a royal crier outfit and read the scroll inviting to the trip. Create a custom autograph book or purchase one on Etsy. Match Your Majesty. Coordinated but comfortable princess-inspired outfits make great photo ops. Sometimes when my daughter is dressed like a princess, I like to wear a coordinating color, or I like to use the colors of the villain of that princess, depending on what my mood is for that trip. So if she's dressing as Rapunzel in that purple dress, then I might wear a light pink, or I might wear a burgundy to Disney Bound is what it's called, as Mother Gothel, right? So there's some great places out there. I love Taylor Joelle. You can get, I'll put the link in the description below to the Taylor Joelle site. Really comfortable princess outfits. I also have an Amazon list that I will also put in the link of some that you can find on Amazon. Put your lightning lanes to work. Prioritize those princess meet and greets and slower loading rides to make the most of your day. And of course, my number one mistake when it comes to planning a Disney trip is to overplan. So don't overplan, build in free time and flexibility. Sometimes the best moments happen in the space between. Working with a travel advisor will help your princess trip not be stressful, right? Will help match you to the perfect resort and experiences. Will get those hard to snag dining and boutique reservations. Will create a balanced itinerary with downtime and surprises, and will help you adjust if plans go sideways, right? Will give you the confidence to be able to do that, and then we're on call if you need help. Plus, we're in your corner the entire time, so you can just focus on making magical memories. If you want to see exactly what a custom Disney Princess themed itinerary looks like, go ahead and schedule a call. We will talk with you about your personalized trip, and we will create an itinerary for you. And if this video helped you dream of your royal getaway, give it a like, subscribe for more tips, and share with fellow Disney princess loving families. Until next time, may your days be merry and magical, and don't forget to take a break from the busy. You're a princess. You've earned it.
Need help planning your next family vacation? Visit us at showcasetheworld.com to request a quote or schedule a free vacation consultation. Want more great travel tips? You'll find those there too.